Hi everybody, we're going to look into what is your life purpose with this pick a card reading. Okay, I'm sorry if you hear a dog panting. There's a dog panting. So hopefully that does not disturb you. Okay, so we're gonna pick from items. Okay, so pile number one, you're going to be this hairbrush, okay? Pile number two, you are going to be this makeup brush. And pile number three, you're going to be this selenite wand. Okay, I know they're random objects, but whatever. Okay, so pile number one, if you chose the hairbrush, this is your pile. So what is your life purpose? Okay, some of you are meant to be makeup artists. Okay, that's not gonna resonate for every single one of you, but I have to tell you what I'm hearing, and some of you are meant to be makeup artists, okay? Some of you feel like you're meant to be living a boring life, like you're meant to sacrifice, like, quote unquote, silly dreams in order to pursue, more what's considered acceptable, what's considered to be classy, or even like boring or modest. Like, some of you think you're supposed to be working in an office, but you're not. Like, your life purpose is to actually drop whatever mundane thing you think you're supposed to be doing, and you're supposed to pursue that creative hobby that you really deep down that you want to do, that you don't feel like you're allowed to do. So many people, or society itself, has told you what you should be, okay? And they're wrong, okay? I'm sorry if you hear that. It's in the background. It's distracting me. So many people have told you what they think you should be, okay? So many people have told you, no, don't pursue that silly little dream. You're meant to be doing something boring. Like, you're meant to be in an office, you're meant to be working a 9 to 5 or whatever because it's stable or because it's smart or blah blah blah. But the thing about that is it drains your soul. Like, you're sacrificing your soul for this idea of safety, like, when you, like, each day you go without pursuing that silly little dream, it's like you're sacrificing a part of yourself and you're not actually fulfilled, like you're never actually going to be fulfilled. And you think that, or this is just what I'm getting, is that, like, when you got the stability from working this job that's not even fulfilling, like, then you'll be happy, or then you'll feel fulfilled, or you'll be content. When no, like, at the end of your life, you will regret not pursuing that silly little dream. Pile number one. I'm just saying. Okay, let's see. Pile number one, what is pile number one's life purpose? You're not meant to follow people's advice. You're not meant to take anyone's advice, okay? I mean, sure, you could take advice here and there, but for the most part, you're supposed to depend on your inner, like, compass, like your intuition. What is your soul telling you to do? And follow that. You're not supposed to follow anyone's advice, especially when it comes to their values. Like, you're not supposed to have the same values as other people, When people give you advice, that's based on their values. And you're not supposed to take on values that aren't yours, okay? A good way to get in touch with your life purpose, pile number one, is to write down your values, okay? And then write down the values of the people who give you advice about what you should do with your life. Or write down the values of you learned growing up, or you picked up from other people in your life, like throughout your life. And kind of just separate, okay, is that really a value that I hold, you know? And if it's a no, then it's like, okay, then don't listen to that person, you know? Like, get in touch with your own values and distinguish them from values you've internalized from other people, okay? That will get you in touch with your purpose. So let's see. Pile number one. What is pile number one's life purpose? You're meant to color outside of the lines. Okay, pile number one, like, you're not meant to be normal. You're not meant to play it safe. Okay, you're meant to be big and colorful, and also on the outside. Okay, not exactly on the outside, but you're a trend setter. Pile number one, you set trends. You are, what is it, like, trailblazer? Like, you're a trailblazer. You create your own path. You're not supposed to follow anyone else's path. Seriously, you're supposed to create your own path, and then for other people to kind of follow you. I mean, not exactly follow you, but like, be inspired. Okay, you lead by example by creating your own path. Okay, so let me see. Pile number one. What's pile number one's life purpose? You're also meant to be free. You're not meant to be tied down by something that doesn't resonate with you. Okay, you're meant to be free, and you're meant to live by your own rules, okay? Like, you're not meant to live by other people's rules, you know, by your family's rules, by your family's values. Like, you might be the kind of person who's meant to branch out of your family's values and create your own, you know, create your own world, create your own values, okay? That are different from the status quo. The reason why you're meant to be a trendsetter and a trailblazer and a leader in this lifetime, pile number one, is because you think differently. And like I said, your values are different from the majority, okay? I'm not saying your values are far from wrong, are far from bad. It's like you have a futuristic mindset, or you don't consider certain things that other people consider to be wrong. Okay, let's say and this is just an example, right? Certain people value modesty, they value covering up, they value covering their body, right? Maybe, for example, and this is just an example, okay, you value wearing whatever you want to wear, and like, other people wearing whatever they want to wear in this world, wearing whatever colors they want to wear, wearing however much clothes they want to wear, like showing as much skin as they want to wear. You might be that kind of person, and maybe you grew up, or maybe you internalized certain people's values about, oh no, you shouldn't wear that, you know, you should wear something that's more appropriate, or, you know, you should, yeah, be more appropriate, blah blah blah. Pile number one, you're not meant to be quote unquote appropriate, okay? You're meant to show the world that you can live by your own set of values and not other people's, okay? So let me get any last messages for you guys about what is pile number one's life purpose. Pile number one, you may have tried to be normal. You may have attempted being a normal person and having a normal life and having a normal job and wearing normal clothes, but like I said in the beginning, it's like that doesn't make you happy. It's just the safe option, and it's not good for you because it doesn't make you happy and it doesn't align with your values. Being normal and living a normal life does not align with your values. Deep down, you don't want to be normal. You want to be you without any limits, without anything holding you back from being you. You like freedom of expression. Pile number one, you want to be free. You want to express yourself freely. And you don't want to be normal, okay? Any sort of desire you have to be normal is rooted in fear and also other people's internalized values and what other people think is right, a right way to live. Okay, but what other people think is right is not what is right for you. Okay, pile number one, that's what I want to say. And you have to not be afraid to live the way that you truly want to live, okay? Like, you have to be okay with stepping outside of what other people consider to be safe, You know what I'm saying? Okay, pile number one, that was your reading. I'm going to switch to pile number two. Okay, so pile number two, if you chose the makeup brush, this is your reading. Let's get into what is your life purpose? Okay, so pile two, you're meant to expand a certain field of study, of work, some sort of field. You are meant to be an inventor, or maybe your mind is very inventive or innovative. You're able to think of more effective ways to do things. You're able to come up with really brilliant ideas. And I am getting like practical, okay, like practical, technical ideas. So maybe in terms of your purpose, you're meant to expand the technical world somehow. Okay, architecture. That's something that's calling out to me. Architecture. I don't know why I'm hearing chemistry. I don't know. Pile number two, you're a genius. Okay, like you are a genius. You are really smart. It's giving Nikola Tesla vibes. It's giving Einstein, okay? It's giving, those geniuses. Like, you're a genius and you can propel society into the future with your genius, all right? I'm telling you, you can invent something or you can enhance a certain technology, is what I'm getting. It's something about the way that your mind works, pile number two. It's something about the way that your mind is able to reach certain places that other people, ordinary people, cannot reach, okay? You're able to expand on certain things. Like, your mind is very curious as well. Like, you have a very curious mind, and that curiosity gets you to places that no one can reach, okay? You ask these questions and you experiment on certain things, and no one can reach that pinnacle of knowledge, or that pinnacle of like genius, if that makes sense. And this is why you're so innovative, is because your mind actually goes to those places, those very high places. I hope this makes sense. You're able to think of things that other people cannot even begin to think about. If people call you crazy, or if people don't understand what you're talking about, it's because you're extremely smart. It's because you're a genius. It's because it's almost like you're speaking a different language, because that's how genius you are, like when whatever you're passionate about in terms of like your knowledge, your expertise, when you talk about it, people might not understand what you're talking about because you're just that advanced about it, okay, to the point where it sounds like a different language. like I said, pile number 2, it's something to do with science, engineering. I'm seeing those gear, like a gear. You know those gears? Like in a machine, those like gears, like, I don't know how to describe it, but there's something machine-like about you and about your mind. Your mind is like a machine. Okay, you are like a machine. Once you put your pen to paper, it's like it just goes. You go on, and you're a genius. And like I said, pile number 2, and I'm sorry if I keep repeating myself. If people call you crazy, or if people don't understand what you're saying, or if you're proposing an idea and people don't see what you see, they don't see your vision, it's because they're stupid. It's because they're too dumb to understand what you see and like what you're talking about, like what you've discovered through your curiosity. You're so advanced. That's what I want to say. Like, your knowledge is very advanced. Your mind is very advanced. The way your mind works, it's so ahead of this time. You live in the future, whereas like everyone else is living in the past. But that's exactly what your purpose is to build that future that you're living in your mind, that you're living in your energy. It's almost like you're from the future, like you incarnated in this life, but like your last life was probably like a future time. Like, you're from the future and you have this knowledge that you're bringing here into this timeline to propel it into the future, if that makes sense. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Let's see what else I get for you. Yes, expansion. Okay, it's also something to do with the ecosystem as well. Like, you're meant to make the planet more eco-friendly, or like you're meant to make something more eco-friendly, something that is more harmonious with the earth rather than destroying the earth somehow. Or you're meant to mitigate environmental what is it called? Environmental impact. Like, you're supposed to mitigate that somehow or stop it completely. There's something about your mind and the way your mind works that you're able to think of solutions for the climate, for Earth. Yeah, because there are certain things that you just really don't understand about this world and why we do things the way we do, especially when it comes to the environment, possibly. Like, you're like, why do we do it like that when we can just do it like this? And that idea that you have about we can just do it like this, that's why you're here, and that's what you're meant to do, pile number 2. Okay? So that's your reading. I hope you enjoyed. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Okay, and I'm gonna move on to pile number 3. Okay, pile number 3, if you chose the selenite wand, this is your reading. We're gonna get into what is your life purpose, okay? Pile number 3, you might very well be an earth angel, okay? I'm just seeing you have a very glowy aura, okay? It's almost like your very presence is your purpose, okay? Like, your presence is divine, and it's like your very presence balances out any dark or negative energy that is in this world. Okay, I hope that makes sense. So let's see, pile number 3. This is one of those piles where it's like you don't have a very clear purpose, but your very existence is very important in this world and in this lifetime, okay? It doesn't really matter what you do, your presence is enough, okay? Whatever you put your mind to, whatever environment you go into, whatever you do, your presence is the purpose, okay? Like, your presence is the reason why you're here. You're like a shield, okay, pile number 3. You're like a shield against dark, negative energy, okay? Like you, with your presence, you shield this realm, okay? There's just something about you shield people. Not people, I don't want to say just people, but you shield this world. You shield, like I said in the beginning, it's like you're an angel incarnate, like a guardian angel incarnate. Like your presence is a shield. You are a shield. You like, you know those you know in Twilight, you know how Bella is a shield? It's not like she can do anything, like it's not like she has any vampire powers like the others do. You know, like how Edward can read people's minds, Alice can see into the future, like all that. You are a shield, okay? Like you're a shield, and that's very special, okay? So like you have the power to protect yourself, protect other people, protect other things. You have the power to protect, okay? Just with your mere existence, okay? You also bring comfort, okay? You might be like a healer, okay? Like you bring comfort and peace to people who need it. Pile number 3. Just like I said, just by you existing, you bring comfort and peace wherever you go, okay? Yeah, it's like whatever negative energy was plaguing someone initially, when you are in their presence, it's as if that negative energy ceases to exist and you kind of clear up their energy. It's like you're a human road opener for other people. Like you open people's roads, okay? I hope that makes sense. Like you clear people's paths. You make them see clearly just by being in their presence. It's like they're able to see more clearly. It's like you're a clear reflection for people, okay? You know how other people, not everybody, but there are people in this world who reflect distorted perceptions of others, whereas you reflect very clear perceptions of others in a very positive way, where you make people see their own potential, you make people see their own purpose, and you make people see their own goodness and their own humanity and their own innocence in a way. Like you make people redeem themselves. Like you make people have hope, okay? You give people hope, okay? Like I said, just by existing, just by being in their presence, you give people hope. Because it's as if they were clouded by distorted perceptions, right? Like they were clouded by misinformation, or they were clouded by some sort of dark, negative energy that was affecting the way that they think and the way that they view life, their entire perception. And it's like when you come in, you clear all of that away. Your aura, pile number 3, negative energy cannot exist in your aura. It's impossible. And that's why your mere presence clears away anyone else's negative energy. So it's like your aura in itself is so cleansing. It's automatically cleansing. You automatically cleanse other people of their negative energy without even really knowing, like without even really realizing it. It's because your energy, your vibration is just way too, I don't want to say way too high, but it's really high, to the point where these distortions that other people have, they cannot exist when you're around. These distorted energies cannot exist in your presence. And that's why you break other people's generational curses. Okay? Like you break other people's negative cycles and negative habits. What was I going to say? You break other people's curses by being in their energy. It's crazy. Like someone can totally be under some sort of spell or some sort of illusion, but when you show up in their lives, that spell breaks. You totally, completely obliterate that spell for them and they can see clearly now. Pile number 3, you're very ascended. You're a very ascended being, okay? It's honestly like you didn't come here for you. You came here for other people. You came here to raise the vibration of this planet, of this world, of this realm. You came just to bring your high vibrational energy and spread it around. Like super spread your high vibrational energy. And I want to say angelic energy because most likely you're probably an earth angel. Your energy is just so powerful and so bright and so pure, and you're breaking other people, like maybe even your own and other people's generational curses, like left and right. You're breaking curses left and right that you don't even know about just with your presence. Honestly, that's pretty badass. In my opinion, that's pretty badass to just have your presence speak for itself. Your presence speaks for itself. Another thing I was going to say is that your touch is very healing as well. When you touch people, it's like something magical happens, okay? Like I said, pile number 3, they're able to see clearly. You make people see clearly to the point where it might actually bring them to tears, whether you see that or not, whether you're around to see that or not. I'm sorry if you heard that siren. But you make people see clearly to the point where they're forced to heal, okay? They're forced to heal their own perception of themselves and the world around them. You're a spiritual warrior, okay? Like, you're definitely like a chosen one, okay? And this is light work for you. Like, this is light work for you. Not to toot your horn, pile number 3, but like, it doesn't really take much effort on your part to do all this because, like I said, and I'm sorry I keep repeating myself, it's your presence and it's just you. Your existence is all it takes. Your existence in this world is literally all it takes. Okay? So, yes, pile number 3, that was your reading. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next reading. Okay. Okay, guys. Thanks for watching. If you want a personal reading, go to the link in my description. I offer personal readings on my Etsy in this exact format where I make a pre-recorded video of me answering your questions. Okay? So, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!